How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Today we are checking out SCP Sedition SCP-035 tape number 1. There is another tape and we'll probably check it out in the future. That one is a little longer. This one's only 20 minutes, that one's about 30 minutes. So yeah, in the future we will check that one out. This has been quite heavily requested ever since I started SCP reactions. I remember on the Discord someone literally posted every single Sedition tape there is. Pretty much very early on. It might have been some of the first actual videos I was suggested to do with SCP. In the past week or 2 weeks, I've also been getting quite a few suggestions to do this Sedition series. So we're going to start off with 035 tape 1 and move our way through slowly but surely. You know how it is. This video is from TatsTopVideos, I believe. Yep, TatsTopVideos. They have a different take on the SCP universe, as in they do different type of videos to the other guys, which I like. They actually commented on one of my videos. Was it questions to ask SCP-343? So shout out to them, the TatsTopVideos. Be sure you subscribe to them. They make great content. But yeah, obviously 035 is the mask. I have reacted to the mask. Definitely one of the creepier SCPs. So yeah, this should be very intriguing. I don't really want to watch a tape of him, but you know, I have to do it for the YouTube. So yeah, here we are. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe and the notifications. Be sure you subscribe to support the channel. I really appreciate that. And you'll never miss a video if you hit the bell, so be sure to hit the bell. Also, you can join our Discord for all the latest updates. You can talk to me and some other people there as well. And yeah, you'll be notified on all new things with the channel, and you can follow me on Twitch as well. But yeah, we're going to get into this video. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Oh, poor guy, man. He's going to be used to bait him. I feel bad. As a D-class, this is 100% one of the SCPs you do not want to be assigned to or used for. There's a few that you wouldn't mind, but this is definitely one you don't want to be part of.
Is this really necessary?
Send them in.
Step back from the perimeter or I will shoot.
Step back, son.
Okay.
This is about correct. Look at his body shape. He is scared. I would be scared too. I don't know how they use these animations, like where they get them from. If they like do them themselves. Someone needs to explain to me how they animate these.
Okay, I saw the mask. Can I go now?
No.
Come on, I just want to get back to my cell. Open up.
Nothing else is happening. What's the delay?
It can take anything that looks human. Why use a real person?
It gets results.
This guy is already cold. I mean, they blur their faces, which is intriguing. They blur the faces. One of them was meant to be 05 Council, right?
What do you want me to do? What is this thing?
Why does the
Why is it
audio keep
sad?
cutting out?
Gotcha.
It looks beautiful.
Oh no.
So smooth. So delicate and light. I want it on.
Now it's got him. This Mask got jokes now, yeah? You a funny guy, Mask. Alright, yeah. He's not a funny guy. I'm joking with that guy, dude. Absolute fraud. I forgot the Mask beckons you to come to it, you know. He saw it and he couldn't resist putting it on. I forgot that part, which is also pretty messed up. But now I guess we get to have a conversation with the Mask. Go ahead, listen in. I don't want to talk to it.
I think that's your cue.
No, I'm scared. No thanks. I'm John.
Not stupid enough to fall for that.
Absolutely right. So you read my file, which must mean the interview ban has been lifted. I never thought they'd let me take a host again. Funny, I don't remember seeing you before.
Probably because everyone who has been in contact with you has either committed suicide or died due to the fluids you secrete.
I'm very sorry to hear that, but I
No, you're
can't
not.
hold it in forever, you know. When you gotta go.
You throw a tantrum until you get
Didn't realize this mask was a comedian. Although it is in the shape of the smiley mask and the other theatre mask sometimes. Alright, mask.
what you want.
And here I am, only wanting to chat.
Doubtful.
There you are. How long have we got?
That depends. How much decomposition can you stand? The last one decayed before the blackout could be fixed. I can melt this bad boy to the bone over a few hours, but you don't seem like the kind of person to see the humor in that. Always down.
Nice party trick. We'll see how these questions go.
A risk taker. I like it.
Answer them. No grief, no manipulation, and continued interview sessions will be considered.
More? Real people too?
Why are you so excited?
Yes.
Sounds great. I'll hold you to it. Come on, let's get started. I'm falling apart just sitting here.
This guy really thinks he's a funny guy, doesn't he? Literally, I'm falling apart. Well, literally the guy that's wearing a mask is falling apart because of all the bloody sludge that comes out of his eyes and shit. That liquid that melts things, and he decomposed the body slowly but surely. So, nah, the mask is one of the creepier ones to me. I think 106 will always be the most creepy one. Definitely of all the ones I've seen, but he is right up there.
Why do you insist on contacting us? Why the urgency?
Come on, Watch. You can't expect me to be cooped up in here all by my lonesome.
I was about to say, it's kind of sad. He seems very lonely, although he is kind of, you know, he should be, you know?
Very lonely. I'm a people person. I need to stretch my legs and socialize. Well, somebody's legs.
Charming. So while you're animated, we might as well have you answer some questions.
All work and no play makes for a dull audience.
You done?
Sure.
Who was the first one to wear you?
Ah, Ipiclus. I haven't thought about him in so long.
Good friend?
Beautiful, intensely talented, but such an introvert. Lovely family though. 2 boys and a girl. Wonderful life. Oh, we made the best unit.
It's unusual to hear you speak fondly of someone you've possessed, as well as their family. Were you upset once he expired?
Oh, our partnership carried on for almost a decade.
Don't all of your hosts perish?
Like any good character, I can change and develop through time. Back then, I had a much simpler role than the star you see before you. I was sad to see him go.
What happened to him?
Around 426 BC, we
Wow.
went to Crete for a performance, and I was discovered by her.
Her? I think we can come back.
Crete. Crete's like a small island. I mean, the name sounds like Greece, right? And this is... How old is this mask? He's like 2,000 plus years old. My god.
To that later. When you possess entities, do you inherit their memories and thoughts to add to your own intellect? Or are those discarded once they've expired?
Yes.
Yes? To what?
What you said. You know, I reckon we could spice up the decor around here. Some wallpaper, a couple curtains, maybe a throw.
035.
Wow, touchy. Everything all right upstairs?
Ouch.
Looking a tad flustered.
I just have a lot on. Need to remind you that we only have so much time.
Right. What was your question again?
When?
Oh, right. You're not too far off the mark. I have memories and thoughts that I've built up, sure. But a person's resolve, the power of their mind, determines not only the memories I access, but from what perspective I interpret them.
Can you give me an example?
Alright, let's say this chap here. Simple, well-rounded humor. When he's not crapping his pants, likes to dance around the issues in his life. Clearly I'm reflecting his personality to a T. It's what I do. I'm just that great.
And if you possessed someone else?
Someone like you. Analytical, straightforward, empathetic yet not too sympathetic. Clearly intelligent. You could take a while to digest.
I hear that from 682 all the time. So the mind of...
I hear that from 682 all the time. Yeah, I don't know if he's saying anything other than disgusting, you know what I mean? But, yeah, why not? Why not? That's quite funny. I get it. The mask is trying to play a character, and when he possesses someone, he's trying to be them or be a character. That's weird. I mean, he is a theater mask, but still weird.
The personality you control dictates how long the body takes to...
See? Intelligent.
Oh.
Very strong indeed.
And if I didn't know any better, I'd swear you're coming on to me.
Is it working?
No.
No. Have you ever met anyone resistant? Or maybe someone who simply never trusted you?
Whatever doubts people have about me fade away over time. On average, 10 minutes or so.
Quite the aura you have there.
What can I say? I'm a charmer.
Clearly. Well, are there people who are not suited to wear you, or you would not want to be worn by?
Probably.
Anyone with acne.
Oh, lucky me then.
Oddly picky for a mask that secretes black ooze.
I have standards, and in the end,
Ouch.
that's all I have once I'm alone.
Well, what if I had acne? Would you not want to possess me despite all you've said?
Interested, eh?
Don't twist this around. I'm just skeptical that the true deal breaker is acne. What about those without faces? Or even heads?
Like Mr. Headless? Who said he doesn't have a face?
That's interesting.
I'm pretty sure he
Can you
does.
tell us more?
Oh, come on, Watchy. You can't have me spend our quality time together talking about someone else all the time. I thought you wanted to get to know me.
I just want to...
Blah, blah, blah. Go ask him. You're here for me, remember?
Jesus.
Moving on.
That's a bit odd. Mr. Headless, what a lad. I'm pretty sure he does have a face though, you just can't see it.
How do you
At least I
manage
think
to
you do.
lure humans to put you on?
I'm irresistible. Look at me.
Lies.
Right.
Influence, my dear. Influence. Imagery. Presence.
Telepathic links, hypnotic commands.
You would take the magic out of everything.
There's a science to everything. Just because we don't understand something doesn't mean it's conjured out of nowhere. There's a process, even magic. While marvelous and breathtaking to the onlooker, is just another scientific process to the man behind the curtain.
Magic is the science we don't understand. Someone said that once, I don't know who it is, I ain't taking credit for that.
Never read you bedtime stories, did they?
Ouch.
You never factored into your childhood much?
Oof.
My parents never got the chance. Fantasy takes a back seat when you have to deal with the constant
My
bombardment
man is breaking down over here, bro. What's going on?
of reality.
I guess you should consider yourself lucky they never lived to see you become the unimaginable adult you are today.
Oof.
Laugh while you can. I'm sure they are too.
Remain passive, 035, or I will terminate this. Now!
That didn't jump scare me. The fuck was that, bro?
Okay. I'm calm. I promise.
Right there. If I was forced into this, I probably would have got up and left. I personally wouldn't have interviewed him. Not from the table, but I probably would have left. 05 Council Jacobs noticed black blood around the table gradually increasing in the radius at 035's feet. The interview was postponed until the black blood surrounding 035 was cleaned up by Foundation staff. Watch was screened to make sure none of the liquid come into contact with him. Safety regulations were in check and the interview proceeded. So the guy doing the interview is the 05 Council guy. Like I thought he was. Why are you doing that, big fella? Surely you don't need to. You're like the biggest, the highest. You could rank. You could get someone else to do it.
How were you created?
By
I'd like
Zeus.
to leave this one. You don't mind long and drawn out. There's a lot of plot to cover.
That's what we're here for.
Excellent. Legend speaks that Hephaestus, forger for the Greek gods, was petitioned by Zeus to create a gift for the
Told you, I'm a genius, man. Like, I just know these things. They're just there, dude.
harmony. How she used to sing the sweetest of songs and produce melodies so breathtaking. It soothed the souls from bodies of mortals and gods alike to far-off lands and back again. But one day, the only note that left her lips were that of tragedy.
That sounds terrible.
This was true to her sisters as well, and so Thalia, muse of comedy and daughter to Hermosity, and Zeus. Zeus had a lot of kids to a lot of women. He was a busy man, beseeched her father to ease her suffering. So when his
Some would say Zeus didn't have a TV. Or many hobbies.
Hephaestus got the order to make such a wondrous gift, he used the laughter of Thalia to forge dramatic pause. Me!
Or so the legend goes. How do I know this isn't just a lie?
If you're gonna have an origin story, it's always best to make it multiple choice. Besides, I like this one best.
Uh-huh. So you were created by gods, however self-serving it sounds. So what happened next?
And he doesn't say he's a god.
Which means of two poles in the ancient dialogue. What?
Nothing. Sorry. Continue?
Okay. Well, there are two certainties in Greek mythology. One, every major scroll or story starts with Zeus getting horny and shagging some mortal, or trying anything to get into their pants. Two, Hera hates everyone. I mean, even being married to that prick. Hera was ruthless in pursuing revenge. Just ask Eno.
Who?
Exactly. So when Hera hears Zeus's illegitimate daughter is getting a godly gift, and she isn't, every heifer on its flag can tell you she isn't going to be impressed. So while I was being made, she snuck in with one of our Harmony's most mournful sonnets, and threw it into the forge. My design was now flawed. Instead of allowing her to feel joy, I would have accentuated her own sorrow, which probably would have driven the dear muse to death.
Did you?
Hey, technically I haven't been born yet. This was just the conception stage. Luckily for me, Hephaestus saw what she had done and managed to steal me back before Hera could deliver me to the intended victim. Unfortunately, centuries in a cramped forge doesn't do well for the cardio, and he kinda dropped me over the edge.
Wow.
Wow. The details are a little hazy, again since I hadn't really been born yet, but I was found and passed from hand to hand until I found my way to the theater of Dionysus.
Yeah, cardio's important, especially, my man said, doesn't do well for the cardio. This guy is a joke, man.
Just there used me for their performances, and I brought out the best in everyone who wore me, which brought about my birth.
Birth as an activation?
I guess, although that sounds far too artificial.
The first person to wear you birthed you?
Correct.
And in doing so, imprinted a personality that evolved with every person who wore you.
You're so cute when you put the pieces together.
Oh, so when he was initially made, he was just a mask. He didn't speak or anything, and then as everyone put him on, slowly but surely, he grew a personality and became somewhat, I don't want to say human, but he became conscious. That's why the first guy took 10 years to dissolve away or to die.
But surely someone noticed this.
Oh, they did, but they didn't mind. I was a gift from the gods, they said.
Not anymore.
It was Hera, wasn't it? She was the one who discovered you in Crete.
I was convinced by many of the Cretan natives that I was in fact a fallen god. I foolishly purported the image, and several followers prayed for my ascension. She answered their prayers with a gift from Poseidon.
Is that meant to be the sad face? Because it looks kind of weird.
I'm sorry.
2,500 years later, I can still hear the screams. The bodies washing through the streets, houses swept into the sea, and you're sorry!
Calm down. Easy. Easy. Do you need a break?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, so what happened next?
She destroyed my life, so I dedicated mine to tearing down the only thing that brought her any power.
And what was that?
The Greek Empire.
Yeah, considering they're the only ones who believe that it was true. Greek gods, they're only gods to the Greek. Although the Romans had pretty much identical gods, just with different names. Was that? I don't know, man.
Do you have any regrets?
No.
Show me a being that has lived as long as I without regrets, and you will have found a liar.
Ooh.
Of course I do. Fortunately, I've forgotten most of them, but I still feel them in my heart.
Anything in particular?
Burning Alexandria's library. Well, not me directly. After Hera's wrath, I wanted to hit her and the gods where it hurt them the most. And where better to hurt them than destroy the works of humanity? But like the dead swallowed up by the ocean, I could hear those folks screaming as history in the making shriveled up in flame. I hope the Romans destroy knowledge that humanity still has not rediscovered. And the art? Oh, the art. I regret that dearly.
I don't know whose wrath was worse, Hera's or yours.
I repaid the Greeks in kind. The same voice that splintered their society was turned
Is it not odd that a mask can rival a god in power? considering he was designed to be a tool of a god.
Their conquerors. The fire that destroyed Alexandria, I gave to Nero to burn down Rome.
Rip.
Do you have any connection to SCP-343?
No.
What's so funny?
I'm sorry. I'm okay now. So, 343, God. We've not really been talking.
That's rude. My man said god. Okay, buddy. He ain't no god.
His reputation precedes him.
A
Sure.
completely different kind of drama queen.
Exactly. I created the world. I have infinite power. It's not like I hate the guy. It's just that his style doesn't click with me. He has so much ego. Coming from me, that's saying something.
I
Yep.
will admit, from what I've read of the transcripts, he comes across less as a god and more of a used car salesman.
To each his own. Makes you wonder if he's a god. Why hang around at the Foundation? Surely there's more interesting things out there in the whole universe.
It does seem like odd behavior for a god. Is there something here he needs? Or something he's hiding from?
You said it, not me.
What are your thoughts on SCP-173?
The statue.
Not much beyond what I've heard. Sounds interesting, if a little shy. Breaks everything it touches. If my mother were around, that is to say, if I had a mother, she'd say we were a lot alike. Well, despite the lack of a face.
I'm sure you could contribute to that. Sounds like you two would make a nice pairing.
Don't mistake interest and admiration for respect, my boy. You seem far too intelligent to make that kind of mistake.
Oof.
Well, thanks.
Think nothing of it. Look, you may believe that similarity is perfect.
My man said, I don't respect him. My man said he's too quick. He kills him too quick. Nah, he moves in the shadows. It's not good enough for me. I like to kill people slowly.
But I don't see the world like that. If I look for a partner, it's someone who can make up for my own shortcomings.
Correct.
Not bring the same spiel I do. If there's one thing I truly hate in this world, it's unoriginality.
That's a great piece of life advice right there from The Mask. Like, that's a great thing. Like, if you're, a lot of people focus on what they're not good at. So, yeah, they'll focus on their weaknesses and try and bring them up, rather than focus on their strengths and get people who are good at what they're not good at to help them out. So, you'll see a lot of time in companies and stuff, like the CEO doesn't do everything. There's a reason he hires an accountant and a lawyer and this guy and that guy. You know what I mean? And he hires a salesman and he hires this and that. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a YouTuber and you can't edit, you hire an editor, right? I mean, that is if you have the money. Of course, not everyone has the money, but still.
That's why I couldn't stand the Romans for too long. Whole culture was a cheap imitation of mine. So I left the party and kept the door ajar for Christianity. Big mistake embracing that guy, let me tell you.
What's any of this have to do with 173?
We were talking about 173?
How old are you? It'd be nice to have an official number.
What? Do I need to spell it out to you? That's not how you weave a narrative, my boy. I've given you the facts.
Yeah, he said something like 400 times BC. Close enough to 2,500, alright?
Use them.
Well, your timeline seems to be pretty inconsistent. Some of what you say does fit the period, but the order in which you do these things is messy.
What more do you want? I hand you an entertaining narrative and you throw it back in my face. Real considerate.
It can't be hard to...
No, you listen here. I'm giving you my precious time, not the other way around.
Oof.
You want some answers? You better listen carefully and
That's not what it sounded like at the start. Someone actually said that to me one time. Yeah, they got removed off of projects real quick. Yeah, this guy's giving you his time, to be honest.
start asking me some goddamn worthwhile questions for once.
What are your thoughts on SCP-001?
What kind of ridiculous question is that?
Always almost standard, it seems.
Answer him, 035.
Ask nicely.
You're not exactly in any position to...
Oh, aren't I? I don't think you know who you're talking to.
Refuse to comply and I can make this situation much worse for you.
Melodrama won't get you far with me, buddy. Want me to cut off at the neck? Allow me.
Holy shit! Jacobs!
SCP-035 prematurely terminated connection with D3121 at approximately 14:55 hours during interview. Recommendation, a second D-class to be requested for further interrogation. Nah, we don't need a second D-class. I think we've had enough. My man just decided to kill him like that. Well, that's the end of Sedition tape number 1. Well then, what to say on that? I mean, it was interesting. It kind of a little bit humanized 035. It made him not seem so creepy, but when you were starting to warm up to him and like him a little bit in this video, all of a sudden he done something a bit crazy to make you remember that you shouldn't be liking him and you should not be, you should not really like him and you should always be wary. Definitely a creepy ass mask. I mean, it just adds on a little bit to the lore and the story of, what we know about him. Obviously, he possesses people. He obviously loves to talk about himself, doesn't want to talk about other SCPs. He always tries to steer the conversation away and back to himself. Definitely a creepy SCP, like I said before. For me, he's right up there with the scariest SCPs. I mean, like I said, 106 is just not good, but him, he's right up there. But yeah, that's the end of this video, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.